What's up, you guys, and welcome back to our channel. It is Transparent Tuesday, and y'all already know what it's finna be about. Your girl is finna come here and just tell you guys what has been going on. I know y'all are like, Danielle, we haven't seen a video in 2 weeks. Like, what are you doing? Like, where have you been? And in honor of Transparent Tuesday, I'm just gonna say I have been really trying to keep my head above water. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have been trying to stay afloat with all the demands that I have going on in my life, y'all. And so that's why today's title of the video is when when to bring on somebody, when to ask for help. Yeah, so let me go ahead and do my spiel before I jump right into the video. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Danielle Bailey, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker who decided to go full-time entrepreneurship in January 2019. I've decided to create a YouTube channel to actually document my journey and come and tell you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, and in between. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about knowing when it's time to bring somebody on in your business. Y'all, for the last 2 weeks I have been struggling. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and lie. I know y'all have been seeing me on the other videos like, oh, it's been 2 weeks I haven't been in the funk. 3 weeks I haven't been in the funk. Well, the funk was coming back. In the funk, let's just be real. Let's be transparent. The funk was a bit of depression. That's what it is. And I realized that when I was reading an article. I know I was in this therapist group on Facebook, and they were talking about one lady. She was just saying about how, like, she's been battling with depression since the income of her practice is going to change, and because she was losing clients was graduating, and so she was just like, she doesn't even feel like doing anything, feel like doing any marketing and all of this, and so she just feel like depression. And so somebody was like, actually, that really is a thing, depression within entrepreneurship. And so they provided the article. I read the article. I read what everybody else was saying, and I was just like, oh my God, like, I am there right now. And so, like, for about the last 2 weeks, I kind of noticed it, and I was just like, okay, things were changing. So that I want to say I was so appreciative that I noticed it early on versus 6 weeks down the line. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. But I was like, no, I know what's going on. So I was able to address it and call a thing in my young Vincent voice. Call a thing. So, and I'm going to tell you when it was really bad. It was really bad. My birthday was September 30th. And usually I am like super duper excited. I'm calling, telling people, hey, it's my birthday. My birthday in so many days. My birthday this, my birthday that. And I didn't do any of that. I was just like, it's another day. I don't have this or I don't have that. I want this, but I don't have that. And it was just like totally not me for my birthday. And I was flat. I was just down. And so, I started reaching out. I want to say this: when you start feeling yourself getting into these funks, it's important that you reach out to people, that you talk to people. Even though I felt as though I may have been a burden to other people, but I started like, I reached out. People called me for my birthday. One of my homeboys, he called me. He was just, hey, Danielle, and so he's a therapist and all this other kind of stuff. And I was just like, look, your girl ain't doing good. And so, we talked to other friends, and like, I reached out this time. And usually, sometimes I wouldn't reach out because I don't want to be a burden to anybody. Then I was like, that ran through my head, and my anxiety was kicking in. It was just like, boom. So I will say, because September was so busy for me, like, I had so much going on in the month of September. So for my birthday, I was down October 1st, and during this week too, I was also preparing to go on a cruise. So I will say that my cruise, prayers from friends, and my cruise is what brought me out that funk. A time away. My cruise, it was just like a mini little cruise, so it was only like 4 days, so it wasn't that much. It wasn't that long at all. But during these 4 days, I relaxed, I read, and I was just like feeling rejuvenated. Like now I'm like up, I'm going. Like it was just I needed that. I didn't even do much on that cruise because we was cruising to Cozumel. And y'all, I've been to Cozumel so many times, child. I feel like I'm part of the locals, okay? Like they my cousins. I know where to go in Cozumel. So I didn't have a desire to be really up about and just doing whatever. So like me and my friends, we all kind of had the same attitude. So we kind of just stayed in a room, we talked, and that right there in itself was a lot and was something that I really needed, that they needed too. So we talked, we slept, we just had a good time with ourselves. We went to a couple of shows, but we did not do what we normally would do. We'll be out and about just throughout everything. We didn't do that. We stayed to ourselves. And that was when I tell you, everybody was just like, they came back, they was refreshed, rejuvenated, and they was like, we live to fight another day. And so yeah, so self-care, you guys, knowing when it's time for you to take a break, take a step back, by all means, please do. And I want to say that your support system and reaching out to people is so, so, so important. Like, I can name the people who I actually reached out to and who actually was there, and I just thank them, and they know who they are. And so one of them even had, and it's important. I know a lot of times we say that we don't want to share our dreams or our with anybody, our dreams or our hopes with anybody, but it's important. I want to say one of my friends, Lord, and I kind of just really just recently met her, but I shared with her about how I was feeling, and I want to say that was Wednesday, right before my cruise. And when I tell you, sis had to remind me of the promises that God had already spoke to me that I told her. She was just like, wait, you going through what? She was like, but wait, isn't this? And my thing was me not asking for help and me knowing when to bring somebody in my agency to help me out. Y'all, I have been like so boggled down with some of this paperwork that people can do. Like, I'm trying to grow the practice at the same time as well as I'm trying to do paperwork for the practice. And first of all, this paperwork that I'm really not used to doing because I'm used to being a therapist, but I'm wearing so many hats. So that's why I said knowing when it's okay to bring some people on to help you. And y'all, I am there. Knowing when to bring a person in that can do this clerical work. I see why people get paid 40 hours a week to do clerical work, because clerical work is a lot. Entering these clients into these databases, billing clients, checking up on payments, and like that's what I was doing in between sessions, checking up on payments, billing clients, entering people into my system. That, sis, I see why you got clerical. I see why I can give this off to somebody else. You know, I'm trying to go to public meetings and stuff like that to be present and to get myself out there. But I'm still trying to make sure I bill on the back end and call the insurance companies so that I can have revenue coming in. And so I was just, it was a lot of that going on, seeing clients, and it was just so much. And so when I was just talking to my friend about it, she was like, Danielle, she was like, you have put it out there that you wanted to hire somebody, but then you take it back. She was like, I've seen you put it out there twice, and you've also taken it back twice. And so she was just like, that's when she started reminding me about the promises that God had made to me. I'm not sure if I really talked about it, but right before I got ready to leave my job, God had gave me it was a dream. it was a vision. Well, the pastor said that it was a vision because I ended up talking to my friend dad about it. But it was a vivid, when I say vivid, vision of what's to come and how God is going to, how he's prepared the way already for me to go through this journey of entrepreneurship. And one of those things that she had to remind me of it, she was like, you remember when you talked about those angels being there? She was like, and your pastor told you that those angels was the people that was supposed to help you. And when I'm getting chills now just thinking about it. When she said that, and like in my dream, you guys, the angels was folding up white towels. And mind you, I had this dream back in October. The anniversary is coming up, matter of fact. But the angels was folding up white towels, and when I had talked to my friend Dad's about this, the pastor, he was saying that the white towels represented the souls that I'll be helping. So it was just like, she was like, don't you think it's time for you to start really praying and start really bringing people in to help you? Because just as well as those angels was in your dream, she was like, God has already laid the foundation. God has already put the people that he wants you, that wants the people that he need, the people that you need in place. You just have to go out there, or you have to put yourself out there, put your agency, allow people, be open-minded to allow people to come in to help you. And like, I mean, like, y'all just, when I tell you that was something that I needed, and just thinking about it right now, like, God has already positioned these people in my life, but I'm being too closed off, and I'm not being open-minded enough to allow them to come in and to help me. So it's just like, now I need to pray a prayer strategically to ask God to reveal those people to me. I know that they're there. I just need you to reveal them, point them in my direction, and give me enough courage to relinquish some of the things that they can do that I don't need to do. I am a control freak, people. So, that's where I'm at today. Knowing when it's okay to bring on help so that can lighten your load. When you start bringing on this help, it lightens your load. It allows you to go and do different things that only you can do for your agency. It allows you to grow. Less stress for you to grow the business. So, nonetheless, y'all, if y'all are there where I'm at, make sure you pray about it. And that's where I'm at. I am looking for somebody. I actually have a phone call with somebody today to see how it works, to see if it'll work with them. But nonetheless, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to these videos. I hope today wasn't such a ramble or a horrible video. I don't know, but I feel like I'm rambling. Nonetheless, this is from my heart to your ears, and your eyes, and all that other great stuff. But nonetheless, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and comment below. Y'all, we are at 242. Let's get to 300. Let's start it out there. Let's get to 300 by the end of October. All right? But nonetheless, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day, and hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again hopefully later on this week. Bye, y'all.